So 2 days later, they have another trial, and there's 300 people at this trial, because this is like a big media event, because there was a lot of murders and a lot of violence in Harlan, but this was such a heinous crime, the way that they killed, just cut his throat from ear to ear,
Right.
and they threw him over the mountain like a sack of garbage, and so it had the attention of the town. So there was 300 people at the trial.
Jesus. That's a lot of people.
Yeah, I mean, the balcony was full, courtroom was full, standing room only. So as the closing arguments are given, Manzo Shepherd turns around and looks at Joe Christian's sister and smiles at her, laughs at her, because she's becoming emotionally distraught. She doesn't seen this one first trial ended in this trial.
Yeah.
She's thinking this guy's gonna get off. And he turns around and he smiles and laughs at her.
Jeez.
Well, as soon as he does that, Joe Christian's nephew, which is Miss Christian's son,
Yeah.
he's a Heaton.
Okay.
Miss Heaton, son, his name is Jack. Jack loses it. He takes 2 or 3 steps up, pulls a .32 revolver, shoots Manzo Shepherd in the back of the skull. The bullet traverses through the skull, comes out, and doesn't exit the skull, but makes like a knot.
Wow.
Mr. Prosecutor, are you ready for closing arguments?
Yes, Your Honor, we are. We have heard the evidence in this trial. This man, Manzo Shepherd, committed a horrible crime on Black Mountain. He took the life of a husband, an uncle, a family man, a community-minded person. He took his life on Black Mountain. We come to you, the jury. We ask that you accept nothing but a guilty verdict with the death penalty. This man deserves to die.
The judge orders, Judge Forrester is overseeing the trial. So he orders them to take him to the old Harlan Hospital, which is a few blocks from here.
Yeah.
Which is no longer, the building's no longer there, but that was where it was at the time. So they take him to old Harlan Hospital, and he instructs the jury to render a verdict. So the jury,
Like right there.
yeah. He sends them. He says, "You're gonna render a verdict on this." So they send Shepherd over to the hospital. But the crime was so heinous, and that the emotions were so high, he was going to give this family closure.
Okay.
So that's my thoughts on it.
Okay.
So they have him at Harlan Hospital. He orders the jury to render a verdict. The jury deliberates about 10 minutes.
Mr. Foreman, has the jury reached a verdict?
Yes, we have, Your Honor.
And what is that verdict?
Guilty, and we recommend death by electrocution.
I accept that verdict on behalf of the Commonwealth of Kentucky, and we thank you for your service, and this jury is now dismissed.
After the verdict was rendered for Manzo Shepherd, February 1943, Jack Heaton faced trial for the murder of Manzo Shepherd. Now, this is Joe Christian's nephew. When it came to his testimony, he knew he did wrong. He was willing to face whatever consequences was going to be given to him. But then the jury deliberated for another 10 minutes for Jack Heaton. Came back with a verdict, not guilty, with temporary insanity. And he was let go. He was free for his crimes. Now, we can call this Southern Kentucky justice, you can call it what you will, but the crime that Manzo Shepherd did was so heinous and it affected the community so much that they won't say it out loud, they probably never said it out loud, but they were thankful for the sentence that was given to Manzo Shepherd by Jack Heaton.